also known as Cowboys fan, coming back to you with another Madden stream, Madden mobile stream. The other one accidentally ended earlier than I expected, and I don't know how that was possible, so I'm going to make it up to you guys. I will continue to go on for as long as I feel like it. And Overdrive is like the only thing we got left now. Arena is no longer playable, so after 6 days and 14 hours, no more Overdrive. So I'm happy for this as long as I have it. This guy's got Zach Martin as his captain. Once I run my vertical tactics, he will get stopped. I kind of like the art design in this, and I'm excited for Madden Mobile 21. I am so excited. Play action. It's better to have Zach Martin as the Maxable 4th of July Master than have him as your captain. I don't know. That's just me. Who is his safety? It's Pat Tillman. I should have known. I don't know why I looked so surprised, because I guess it's harder to tell Pat Tillman. Oh, what? Calvin Ridley? 98 to 102, so +4 overall. That's weird. I didn't mean to tap that again, but I did. Usually I would tap it, in a league versus league match or a 1 versus 1 match, with my league mates, to find out, how bad are their stat reducers, reducing me, or how bad, am I at a disadvantage because of my power. And I accidentally clicked on Calvin Ridley for whatever reason. So I didn't mean to, but hey, at least I know that my players have a 4 overall advantage. So Zeke should be like a 104 right now or something. And his Peyton Manning is getting sacked. So does he must have 105 Peyton Manning or something. I don't know. He must have a better team than I do. AJ Green. Moss alert. Complete and total Moss alert. That's weird. Like, there was no one guarding Zeke, actually. There was no one guarding Zeke, so it was kind of weird how much of an empty space there was for that screen, and then his defense must be fast. His defense must be fast. Dude, Zeke just running over people because he's like a 104. I'm pretty sure that Pat Tillman's a max. I mean, this guy seems like he has a max team. And I think that 43 must have been a John Johnson. And he's got that looked like Khalil Mack. So I can't tell Doug to join. He'll have to figure it out. I almost lost. Oh, I lost a touchdown because of your comment, Mr. John Cena, but that's okay. That's okay. And Doug will just have to join somehow. I mean, you can tell him somehow. I don't really know. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Lamar with the cannon. No, what? Why? No, John Cena, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, wow, so Gronk fumbled. Man, I wonder which Gronk he had, and who was his quarterback. Oh, dude, David, you didn't have to say that. Okay, I gotta find out. I don't know who caused Gronk to fumble. At least we know who recovered it. Stephon Gilmore. And John Cena, it's fine. It's just that, when you guys comment, it's just that, if I'm gonna throw the ball, I can't, because if I touch your comment, then I'll get dragged into the stream chat and not to what I'm playing. So it's fine. It's fine. I'm not even bothered by it. I mean, I beat that guy decisively. His Gronk fumbled. So, that's all that mattered. I beat him by like 500 points. His Gronk fumbled. I won. I'm on to the next opponent. It's fine. It is fine. Okay, let's see what play is going to work. Why do people... I just don't understand when I run this play. Why does it run 3 down? I don't get that. It runs prevent defense. It makes no sense. This guy has a fullback that is probably an 89 overall. I don't get that. I guess some people just don't have good teams right now. But it don't matter. Power is what takes you down in this. Not even stats. Hey, Doug. I'm going to continue on till probably 10 or something, till whenever I do not feel like doing this anymore. I mean, I was just getting done talking with Go and Slay server and or Landon. I'm sorry. I don't know why I always keep on talking about people in Slay's server by their Discord name. His actual name's Landon, but he goes by Go. So I told him I'm extremely excited when I win in Overdrive, and there were 2 other people be like, they weren't, feeling the same level of like, he's right. They were being like, he must be kind of like weird. I'm like, for some reason, honestly, I don't really even like Overdrive. I'm just doing it because there's nothing else to stream, from Madden Mobile 20, because Arena, they don't have Arena anymore because they ended that season. This is going on for 6 more days, and I've already done my league drives. And what was funny is, I don't know, I must have accidentally, what I accidentally did is that on my earlier stream, I don't know, I can't pinpoint why it accidentally shut off early. I must have accidentally turned it off. So I went for 30 minutes thinking the stream was still on. And then after I got done and went back to Omlet Arcade, I saw that said start streaming. I'm like, it went off. So, and what happened was I was thinking my League versus League drives were like recorded, and they weren't. So I'm like, I'm losing stuff to stream on accident, I'm not trying to lose it on purpose. I'm losing it on accident. I thought the stream was like, going on, and it wasn't. So, I know it really is a broma. I'm like, yeah, I thought it was like legitimately going on, and it went off. And yeah, I'll just break down what happened in my, drives. Like, I was just, really, I was playing them, and I was facing a 105, and I'll show you. Doug knows how many points I scored if you go into the game. I scored a whopping 10 points. I scored a whopping 10 points. Oh, thanks. I know, and I'll try to get Castle Clash on there. I'll try to get that. I just don't know if I want to do that pre-recorded or live stream, because I'm only going to be doing raiding on there. I'm going to be logging in, and then I'm going to tap the helmet, and I'm going to go find someone's village to raid. That's what I would do in David, this game, it tries to replicate football realistically, but it really isn't, it really is not realistic, and I will tell you why. Because they're in no universe, David, in no universe is Patrick Mahomes going to be running like Lamar Jackson or Michael Vick or any mobile quarterback that was a great mobile quarterback. So, And Mahomes isn't going to be realistically, well, I mean, it's not even realistic. In console, he has this thing called Bazooka, where you complete so many 30-yard passes in a row, and then Mahomes can all of a sudden just chuck it 80 yards down the field to any receiver. But so basically, this 105 maxed Patrick Mahomes that this guy I faced kind of plays like he has a cannon arm and can just chuck it down the field. So that's not really that realistic because nobody can chuck it down the field like 80 yards. I mean, I think Mahomes could, but I mean, that would hurt your arm. You'd have to get it rested or something or anything along those lines because, I mean, it uses a whole lot of strength. You have to have a good body build to be able to do that. And plus, also, I've been playing Madden Mobile since 2014, and that also is when I got Madden 15 for PlayStation 3. So I've been playing Madden for 6 years since high school. So I mean, I got into this game because of my nephews, and I recruited Doug. Doug used to go by Circles Are Shapes. And then he got yeah, that's 4-6 years, yeah, kind of playing this game. It really is kind of long. I don't know. I'll tell you, the first season was the best season, and then it kind of went downhill after that. Both in card art and gameplay mechanics. So, also, what's unrealistic? Oh, I don't know. I don't get that joke. I do not get that. I do not get that joke. Yeah, so what's also unrealistic is an offensive tackle having 99 speed. I mean, the only time that would ever be possible is if you just dream of a different universe. Now, I will tell you, there was a run that the Cowboys had against the Packers in 2016 at Lambeau Field. I think it was either in 2015 or 16. I think McFadden was the running back, so it must have been when Lael Collins was the left guard. And so what happened was like, when can you say a lineman has 99 speed? It's not even realistic, David. I will just tell you this. There was one time Lael Collins ran 21 miles an hour on the field, but I just don't think it's really realistic. Mostly the linemen are blocking and they're not down the field. And if they're down the field on accident, they call ineligible man down the field. So, but they don't do that in this game. But that's okay. So this tries to emulate the game of football real well, but it doesn't. My dad doesn't play Madden. And I'm going to play this Mr. Beast guy. His name was Muhammad, and he was on the stream earlier. I'm going to play him. I gave up 6 to him, and then I tried returning it, and then my kick returner fumbled, and I didn't get a drive. So, yeah, it really do be tough. So, I'm going to successfully see if I can score on him. So I am not returning the ball. I do not want to get popped again and lose a drive. Yeah, it really do be like that, David. It is tough. Like some drives sometimes you just don't get a chance. 5-yard gain. I like 5 to 6 yard. That's funny. I'm just gonna laugh. Don't know what else to say or do. That's just funny. And this guy likes the Panthers, and I got sacked. Y'all want to see 10-yard sacks? This is your stream. Oh, and I'm not even getting anywhere running the ball. That was 4 yards. Passing time. Uh-oh. I didn't even get a chance. I didn't even get a prayer at that. Let's rewatch this, kids, and see how unrealistic this game is. So hey, Andrew, thanks for joining in. But this is like unrealistic. He has cornerback Mike Evans, and I didn't even get a chance. So sometimes, blitzes like this work, but mostly you would think that you would get unblocked. There were two corners unblocked, three defenders unblocked, and I had no chance. Okay, so I'm gonna pick a Hail Mary. I have like no other options. And I'm just going to launch it down the field, and AJ Green caught it. Well, you can tell my linemen to have better blocking. I mean, I can't convince them. They must not like it because they play for the Cowboys. I mean, the only one that I have that plays on the Cowboys is Zach Martin, so he's happy, but everybody else is like, nah, I'm not happy. So really, from this view, everybody's got their assignment, and Zeke will block when he needs to, and he put a nice cut block. He put a nice cut block on that defender. Who the heck is that guy anyway? Deacon Jones, I think. Number 75. Oh no, Mean Joe Green. Yep. In reality, who is the best football? Well, Kansas City Chiefs, and it's not by. In real life, it's the Kansas City Chiefs, and by a long mile. They got the best quarterback in the league. So, but if you're talking about this game, I will show you our league commissioner who has the best team. So, but yeah, in the game, it's our league commissioner, and that's in our league, and in real life, it's the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, I watched the Super Bowl, and, the okay, Doug. And sorry for the moment of silence. I was getting sacked, and I just had to like hold on for dear life and see if I could even get a chance to get the playoff. Because usually, David, in this game, if you get sacked or have a sack attempt like I took, what would happen is normally you would get taken down, like you've seen me getting taken down before, but he broke off the play, and I just wanted to see if I could get a chance to do that. So sorry for that. Sorry for the pause. But yeah, the best team in football is the Chiefs. I mean, I watched the Super Bowl, and they were down, and they came back and they won. And I mean, they had like the kind of the best receivers in football. Well, I mean, they had a top wide receiver in Tyreek Hill who can play multiple positions. I mean, they gave him an out of position running back card. That is weird. That is so weird. What? Okay. Pause. So Tyreek Hill got a I forgot which Madden it was, but he had an out of position running back. He had a out of position running back card, and it's because really Tyreek Hill you can use on jet sweeps. He's a wide receiver. He's not limited to what he can play, because he is fast. The Kansas City wide receivers this past season got referred to as the Legion of Zoom, and oh my goodness, that was almost intercepted. I had like 3 defenders in the area. I was again holding on for dear life. I didn't want to get sacked, so I yeeted it, and it didn't work. So our commissioner's team he's got Joe Burrow, who has the worst throw accuracy of all maxed quarterbacks, and Joe Burrow's facial expression on that card says it all. And he's got 105 everything. He's got an augmented Lamar Jackson at the proper position. He's always been a running back, and he fully embraced it last season and got MVP. That's a funny joke. And then he's running double Gronks. His nickname is Gronk, but his name's Rob Gronkowski. But with these alter egos, David, you max the card, and he gets a size augmentation. So really, this Gronk isn't 6'6", he's like 7'3". So yeah, it's not fair at all. It is not fair. Uh-oh. He knew I was live. Yeah, he told me to tell him, that madman told me to tell him that he wanted me to play him when I was live. I'm like, yeah, I'll do it after I make dinner. I help my mom make mini hamburgers and pork and beans. So this is I'm finished, eating dinner, and I'm playing Madden stream. And this guy's good at Madden. I mean, my defense is the most generous defense ever. It gives up points a lot. So he should have no problem scoring on me. He's got a solid line. Trent Williams is now a 49er. He's no longer on the Washington team. Because Joe Staley retired in the offseason. He retired during the draft. And so the not the Redskins, the 49ers acquired Trent Williams from the Redskins. So now now Washington really needs a left tackle now. They need a better player than they have. Okay, bye, David. I'll see you later on Castle Clash. Maybe not. Maybe in Discord. Whenever. Okay, have fun. I want to see if my defense gets scored on right now. Uh-oh, that madman disappeared. Film. That is... Okay, Doug. Nice joke. I'm just kidding. It's not a joke. Yes, I did play you, Jay, and I told him I yeeted it. Basically, Doug was telling me you better play him or you'll play him. He didn't give me a choice. He didn't give me a choice. It was play him or play him. So I played you, and yes, I failed. Also, Jay's gonna be famous too, cause I'll just play you guys, you, Beast, and Doug. I will play, so you guys will be YouTube famous just because of me playing you. So, I mean, everybody's getting their 15 minutes of fame and much more. Okay, we lost apparently our tournament. That's okay. I scored 10 points. It was 4 down from 14 yesterday, and true story, Jay, I was actually playing my drives, and I thought my live stream from earlier was on, and it quit 30 minutes earlier than I thought, and I thought my drives were getting recorded too, and it didn't happen. So you would have saw me getting those 10 points, but yeah, it happened. I mean, you could see what happened, and that madman scored on me. How easy was it? He DK Metcalf. And hey, look, Philip Lindsay did something positive and scored a touchdown. I'm sorry, but so also a true story. I followed the Dallas Cowboys on Instagram, and nothing related to the Cowboys followed me back. But I followed the Denver Broncos on Instagram, and a group called Broncos Focus, this one guy on Instagram, followed me back. So I think I'm going to have to be a Broncos fan because I don't feel I don't feel wanted by the team that I'm a fan of, so I'll just become a fan of a team that wants me. Get this, notify the stream. Notify people of this stream and get them to watch it just because of the statement I said. Let's get a whole lot of Broncos fans in the chat. That'd be cool. But we're small. We're still small. I'm trying to grow. I think I'm going to start streaming on Twitch just to get more people to see my streams. And Zeke does not want to go down. Zeke does not want to go down. I want to know who was tackling him and dragging him forward. Because either he was getting... Dude, if you could get Von Miller, anybody to watch that. Holy crap, look, so what happened is Zeke is getting tackled by... I guess Zeke's not giving up, but who's number 20? Oh, Saquon Barkley is dragging Zeke forward, or Zeke is fighting through Saquon's tackle. That was funny. Yeah, and I've been watching on YouTube lately, and I was watching ESPN, and I was watching them debate, who's better, Zeke or Saquon, and basically, in my opinion, I say they're both great for their respective teams, and they play with skill that you just can't really compare. They're both great in their own ways, and you just don't really need to debate, who's the better between two great athletes. They are both studs, and Saquon runs behind a bad offensive line and gets long gains, and Zeke runs behind a great offensive line, and he carries the offense forward too. So, it's just, I respected the points they made about him, but I'm like, at the end of the day, if it's two world-class athletes that are great at their respective position, then I don't think you really need to debate them at all. So, but it's a world, it's like comparing, oh my goodness. And I still completed that and didn't even get a touchdown. It was kind of like comparing Michael. Who sacked me? I kind of want to run another play, but I don't want to get sacked. It was Chase Young. I didn't even get a chance. Look, I didn't even get a chance. Dat Madman, if you are watching, I didn't even get a chance to fake it to Zeke before Chase Young took me. And then Lamar got thrown on the ground. Oh, that's painful. That is painful. That looks like Lamar's not having a great day. A great day on the job is watching your right guard and your tight end throw their hands like, what the heck happened? And they had a job. Who was responsible for the block not even happening? Yep. Zach Martin was trying to block. It's like he was trying to block the defensive tackle, and he let Chase Young get by him, and then he overreacted, and by that, it was too late. Oh well, here's my fourth down play. If you liked my third down play, here's my fourth down play. So, but it's like if you're comparing Zeke to Saquon, it's like comparing, it's like comparing, I don't know, what's two basketball players that you can kind of compare that are great at their great on their team, and they carry them, and they're both world class. I was going to say it's like trying to compare, Scottie Pippen and, Michael Jordan, but they played on the same team and they were both great. So I can't really say that. It's like, I got a good idea. It was like Russell Westbrook on the Thunder, and it was like Russell Westbrook on the Thunder and Steph Curry on the Warriors. Like, the Warriors are Curry's team, and even though he has Klay Thompson and Draymond Green and all that, I mean, Curry willed the Warriors to win through his very great and inspiring play. Like, there was something contagious about Curry and all of his shot making, and the Warriors live and die by Curry and Klay Thompson shooting too, but mostly Curry, and Russell Westbrook also carried, his Thunder teams to the playoffs. I know when they had Paul George they didn't win, but Westbrook carried them to the playoffs. So like comparing Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen is like, not a great comparison because it wasn't what I was trying to get at, I guess. And you really can't compare Zeke and Saquon when they're good. And Jay, you're gonna have to explain your that man played me again. What happened? Did people have turnover problems? Another One Bites the Dust by Pat Tillman. Another one bites the dust. He really wrecks drives. I don't understand that. And Marcus Williams intercepted Jay. You see, I'm telling you, like, EA wants you to think that throw accuracy doesn't affect the gameplay if the player is fully maxed out and has all 99 stats, but Joe Burrow in what universe is throwing an interception to Marcus Williams in this game? I mean, throw accuracy matters. If you guys want to know why I prefer 98 Kyler Murray to like 98 Lamar Jackson, it's because Kyler Murray is more accurate on deep passes and he is more accurate throwing the ball too. Like Lamar's throw accuracy is like a 71 compared to 82 by Kyler Murray. So I'm like, who I'm going to go with. And Jay, your defense is good. Your defense is good, so I'm going to chuck the ball. AJ Green tackled me. I'm going to throw on the run too. Sorry for getting loud. Oh my goodness. We're going to have to rewatch that again because I know you guys probably already watched it and saw it live, but so I roll out and I throw it on the run. 99 throw on the run. Look at that. He just launches it. And I think it's going to get intercepted by like Pat Tillman, but Julio Jones right through his body. Oh my goodness. What would have been perfect? What would have been perfect is if his other safety, Sean Taylor, would have just popped Julio and fumbled, and then he got the ball back. Nice catch by Julio, but like literally Julio was not ready for that. Like look, the ball was like still relatively in the body of Pat Tillman somehow, or like Julio wasn't paying attention and he got hit. He should have fumbled honestly, but he didn't. That was a great play. That makes that should have been in that Julio Jones gameplay. And I don't understand why I don't understand why those videos didn't have audio, because like they had audio on my phone, but I just don't get that. So this is still going to be some Julio Jones gameplay. Field goal block. Oh my goodness. Who's going to score? It's going to be me with a field goal. Or not. And the answer is not. Oh well, I didn't want to risk it. I really did not want to risk it at all. So, that would have been a 60-yard field goal. It looked like I could do it, but I guess I didn't slide it hard enough. I didn't slide it fast enough. So, oh well, I could have had a 60-yard field goal. I could have had 3 points, but I didn't. I was going to do a fullback dive, but then again, I didn't want the defensive line to like pinch. And I didn't want to get, stuffed and stopped, so I didn't end up with any points anyway, so it didn't matter. And Pat Tillman picked off that madman. So let me turn this into some points real quick. I don't know who to throw it to, so I'll just get sacked, please. And then that man will also get to see his defense, and Chase Young just sent Zeke to another universe. Okay, I'm going to do play action Y drag wheel. And Frank Ragnow is sending that defensive tackle a few yards up the field, and George Kittle knows how to catch, which is great. He's still a great card, and actually now I'm going to throw this to Jim Brown, maybe. I'm just kidding. I had the idea of throwing it to Jim Brown, but then I saw, A.J. Green getting open for like a split second, so I decided to throw it to A.J. Green, and that almost got picked off. Oh well. Now my center's on the ground. Play action flood shot. You know who I'm going to. You know who I'm going to, Julio. And it's unfair. That should have been picked off, and sometimes it would be picked off. Yeah, Julio is pumped, and I am too. Fullback dive. Didn't get in. I did not get in at all. I might play Doug again. I just might play Doug again. Okay, I have a chance to win unless I return it. Unless I return the ball and fumble. So I don't want that. And Jay played me, and he scored. So I got to score. Simple as that. I can't get, I can't win off of getting lucky. Well, that's nice. That is nice. And I didn't grind this promo at all. The Gridiron promo, so there's no way I'm going to be able to get that Dante Hall kick returner, which is probably the version I need. In fact, I need a better receiver. Pat Tillman got me. I thought, I didn't throw to Julio on that play because it would be too obvious that I'm chucking it to Julio, so I tried throwing it to Calvin Ridley, but Pat Tillman was not fooled, and I threw an interception. So you win, Jay. You win. I don't know how I beat you in the championship last time around. I don't know how I beat you, but I did. Then the other day, I don't know how I outplayed every other league mate yesterday, and now today I'm just playing like absolute garbage. So that was a garbage read, and I should know better. We lost our league tournament, so I collect points. Okay. What else to do? More overdrive, I guess. Okay. I literally played a guy twice and lost. Or I played, yeah. Oh, it recorded the other match. The other match, I wanted to know how long my longest field goal was. So that was a 51-yard field goal, and then I had a 61-yard field goal. That was no good. That was no good. Yeah, so I played a Broncos guy twice today, and the first match was closer than the second match. And I'll play Doug on overdrive again, and hopefully Doug accepts, and hopefully Doug beats me, because honestly, I'm kind of sick and tired of winning on overdrive, and overdrive is it's 50-50. I played a guy that was like 1,000 power less than me, and I only hardly beat him by under 100 points, and I had to come from behind. And I'm like, there's just no excuses. I had the higher power team, and even having an advantage doesn't mean you have an advantage. And that was And that was a bad throw. That was a bad throw. So, Julio, and I'm just lobbing the ball. So, someone else told me to bullet pass the ball, and I kind of did, but I didn't. I kind of like lobbing it more because of how Lamar will just throw the ball a little bit further past the receiver, and then the receiver adjusts to get the ball. So I like the spectacular catches. And that guy had Kenyon Drake get a touchdown. Cool. So now I have 33 points to this guy's 106. This really do be fun. And I stumbled. And he has Josh Jacobs too, so I wonder, is Drake his fullback? Nice, Jay. Nice. Yeah, you have Max Julio. I still have a Team of the Year Julio, and I got sacked. And now there's lag. There is lag. We are lagging. AJ Green with the release. And he had an incomplete pass with Josh Allen, so something tells me he has king of the board, Josh Allen. And pardon me for the lag. I accidentally clicked on Jay's comment and lagged. So I didn't mean to click on his comment, and I didn't mean for the lag, so I pardon that slight interruption. I'll try to prevent that from happening because I don't like it when this game lags at all. Some days it'll just lag, and I don't like that. And Zach Martin, I need a running lane, Zach Martin. Please get out of my way. For some reason, Zeke was faster than Zach Martin, and oh my goodness. So I have to complete a short pass for Julio's number, and I failed. And he scored more than me, and he had an 18-point captain bonus, and gotta love overdrive, I hope they fix it, Stephon Diggs. My defense gave up a big, I think it said 35-yard. Yep. We're going to have to check out this guy's team. I kind of wanted to get mad at that. I kind of wanted to get mad, at that and really, shout, but I didn't. Excuse me. But I didn't get mad. It's just the way it is. So he had a max Josh Allen. And I believe he's got 99 he has 95 Stephon Diggs. So 95 Stephon Diggs. Probably burnt Randy Moss for a touchdown. Oh well. I'm going to play that Madman again. And hopefully he scored on me, so that I can do a come from behind for the win. Yeah, he scored. I don't even know what happened, Cena. To be honest, I think what happened is every play I call, Julio's not always on the right side of the formation. Sometimes Julio's on the left for certain plays. So maybe Byron Jones got burned by that Stephon Diggs for a touchdown. I have zero clue, but I am going to win this match that I'm playing against this guy, so that he can critique his defense. I'm just going to run it with Zeke. Zeke just got an open, oh my goodness. Thank you, gaming legend. I just got a, yeah, you did subscribe to me, the other day, so thanks for coming back. Dat Madman, I hope you're watching the stream. Your linebackers are tackling me, but your defense is getting gashed. Uh, I've been doing good. I had a stream earlier, and it only lasted 56 minutes because it accidentally closed. It accidentally shut off, and I just got. Thank you. Thanks for subbing for me. Now I'm gonna have to come from behind and not get sacked. Throw it off with my back foot, and Julio is just a beast. Packers goat raid. Okay. The only player I like on the Packers is Aaron Rodgers because his magic is awesome. His magic is, you cannot beat the skill of Aaron Rodgers. And look at this. This guy has Randy Moss, 105 Randy Moss. And I threw it. I was about to get sacked. Legitimately. And you can tell I was about to get sacked by Deion Sanders, and I'm throwing this with Lamar off my back foot. I'm not even throwing this in my right mind with my feet planted. I'm literally like, oh crap, I'm about to get sacked. And Lamar was kind of having his back to the pressure. Like look at this. Lamar was under no awareness of going to be sacked by Deion Sanders. And then I turned around, and I'm like, oh crap. So let me throw this off my back foot. I threw it off my back foot. And then Julio had inside leverage on Randy Moss, and he just had leverage. So I'm going to beat this guy, hopefully. Maybe his defense doesn't sack me 2 plays in a row. Doug watched my great third down play. He watched my great third down play where I called play action power O, and I ran it, and I got sacked. Almost. You know what? I'm going to run on inside zone split again. Oh my goodness. I almost got it. It wants me to kick a field goal. Nope. And Jim Brown for the win. Yes, I thought I was going to get stuffed. I was so scared. But Jim Brown, I just went straight into the end zone. Like, look at this. I legitimately thought that I was going to get stopped. And I didn't. My line for the win. Everybody for the win. Jim Brown carried a Redskin on his back. Massive W. I got to give my boys up front credit. They kind of let them through-ish, but at the same time I got in. So, Dat Madman, GG, I kind of spammed inside zone split on you, and Zeke was let's just say he was getting some 10-yard runs. So I beat him with 82 rushing yards and 116 passing yards, and he beat me in kick returns. Excuse me for my burp. Excuse me again. But I won. Nice game. GG. Thank you. Yeah, that's great. And you would have beaten me if you didn't throw an interception, because I only scored a field goal on one of my plays. So you can if you want to. We can if you want to. Dat Madman. We can. So stream guys, you may sound like, who am I talking to? But the guy I just played, I don't think he has a YouTube account, so he's not on the stream. So he's not his the notifications of him talking to me will be on the stream because it's on my screen, but he's not actually in the stream talking to you guys. So I'm having to answer him separately as well as you guys. So that's just what was happening, just to clear up any confusion or question, because I don't think he has a YouTube account, so I have to kind of answer everybody separately and talk with everybody separately. So, but you guys will see it. You guys are kind of watching my screen, so you would see him talking. So, yeah, Anyways, that was a great match. He threw an interception to Pat Tillman, and that's what defeated him. It was not Zeke rushing for first downs. It was Pat Tillman. And here's a funny true story. So, Doug, do you want me to tell the true story of how Pat Tillman destroyed one of your drives before? Or is that a story that you do not want me to tell? It's a funny and sad story, too. It really is. I'm sorry for laughing. I'm sorry. So, Doug, for some reason, he replaced his Mike Evans with a he ran. For some reason, he decided to get, I think it was Christmas Mike Evans. I think it was Ghost of Madden present Michael Thomas to replace Mike Evans just so he could test the slants play. So Doug called slants, and he threw it to Mike Thomas, and Pat Tillman became Odell and intercepted the ball with one hand and then ran to the end zone, and Doug kind of raged and force closed out of it, I guess, or did whatever he did. He because I couldn't see the play because I only saw that, he returned the ball and then I didn't see anything else. So that was a sad story. And Doug can also tell you that my defense is an anomaly because sometimes it shuts them down and sometimes it doesn't. It shut them down one time with 98 Leighton Vander Esch. Yes, you would think that 5-yard slant boy would be good for that, and he wasn't. So that was a great day kind of for my defense. But my defense doesn't have that many good days like that because, like I said, it shuts down Doug and other people sometimes, and it shut down that madman for one drive. But other drives, it just gives up all the points. So I sold my 96 middle linebacker Ezekiel Elliott and 98 Leighton Vander Esch. I forget last week, the week before, but one play that 98 LVE was in the backfield to the point where Doug threw an interception against me, but gone are those days. They don't really happen as much anymore. Mostly I'm giving up 24 points in league versus league because I have refused to change my defensive scheme. Plays, I have some good plays and then I have some not good plays, and my boosts might not be the best boosts that I have, so that's okay, Cade. That's fine. Thanks for coming back. And I just gave up 8 points. A 47-yard touchdown run. My defense never seems to it never lets me down because it always lets me down. I don't even know when I got mine from, Doug. I don't even know where I got it from, how long I've had it for. Probably the same time, to be honest. I probably haven't touched it since Halloween. Probably. I really don't know. I wish I could get that. But I'll show you my boosts that I run, and they're not really effective. They're effective sometimes and they're not effective other times. Inside zone split in a wide open hole. First down Zeke, probably 11 yards. Yo, what's up, Landon? What's up? Yeah, so I was talking with Landon and Slays, and what happened is that I kind of said I like overdrive, and I kind of do, but, my Zeke got popped. I don't even know who popped him. I'm probably going to rewatch the stream just to find out who popped him because I don't even know. Thanks, Landon. And I was very excited to see you, so that's why I was kind of saying what's up, very excited, because it's nice seeing some mods from Slays in my stream, so much appreciated. I'll sub to your channel after this, because I respect the people that I talk to in Discord. I gotta go back and I gotta sub and show some love. So, and also I just can't believe I fumbled with Zeke. But I mean, here's the problem with Zeke. Like, look, he's got 87 strength, so he's not the strongest running back. So, well, it's the thought that counts, Landon. It's the thought that counts. And I have a Jim Brown who has 96 speed, and I don't use him. The only reason I use Jim Brown there is because you're gonna have to sub to me, Cade. I can't remember that long name. But yeah, I use Jim Brown at fullback because of that strength. Maybe I should use him at running back. So we got Royal P on here. His team is somewhat goated. He's got Lamar Jackson, the greatest running back to play quarterback. I'm sorry. I can't hold myself together. He's got Nick Chubb, who is a stud running back. He's got Odell, Mike Thomas, Jason Witten, Steve Largent, Walter Payton, all these good people. He's got a good squad. This guy's got a good squad. He's got Denzel Ward, 99 man coverage. I'm going to see if I can play him. I don't even Are you going to add me on game, Landon? Cuz I can't scout you right now. I really can't scout you right now. So I'm going to play this guy just to see if he'll accept. Yo Doug, you know this guy that I'm playing, Royal P. I changed his nickname in our Discord server, so if you can get him. Oh yeah, that's true, Cade. So, are you online right now? You should be on there. Yes, we are. Oh, I accidentally sent you a league invite. I'm sorry. I played him. Why am my fat thumbs? I'm trying to hit scout. Yes, he's got. I like Russell Wilson a lot, so he's got one of the best quarterbacks that I've seen grow up. Playing. So he's got a nice team. Got Calvin. He's got the human joystick at wide receiver. Nice. So you got Hines. You got Naheem Hines. And you also got Gronk, Kittle. You got a great defense, too. Do you want to play one more time on Landon? Nice. Nice, Landon. Madden exec boss. You got Joe Burrow. You got your man Joe Burrow from your LSU Tigers. Go Tigers. He's also got Kamara, Calvin, Julio. Yeah, I'm scouting Landon's team, so don't worry, Cade. I'll accept it, but I'm scouting it. So you got Derrick Henry. He's got a better team than I do. Congratulations, Landon. You have beaten me in Madden because you got the best cards. You got the best cards. He's also got AJ Green, Saquon, Harold Landry, Ed Too Tall Jones, JJ Watt, Chris Jones, Fletcher Cox, Randy Moss. He's got everybody. Oh, no, that's fine, Just Dreamers. That is fine. Appreciated that you showed up to the stream. I appreciate that. He's got Megatron at safety, too. Mike Evans. Oh, my goodness. He's got Pat Tillman at free safety. That's goated. Yeah, Landon is a LSU fan for sure. That's why he's got Joe Burrow at quarterback. Look at Joe Burrow's face. Makes me want to laugh every time I see it. Kind of. It's kind of weird, but I don't know. I just laugh at it. It makes me smile. I'll accept you, gaming legend. I just gotta play Cade and probably lose again. I was gonna be like, look at Joe Ver. Cade disconnected. So I was going flight reacts all the way with that. Look at Joe Burrow's face, man. So inspirational. I don't know. It's weird that it makes me want to smile all the time, but it makes me want to laugh and smile all the time. It's kind of weird because I don't know if that smile is genuine, that he's happy to be a Bengal, or it's just a fake smile. I really don't know. Well, Cade, let's see if your defense can still stop me and slow me down. I mean, I just feel like the smile is fake, though, kind of. I just didn't feel like, you would think, like, I know Jalen Smith and his family was, like, happy when he got drafted by the Cowboys, but, no, like, Jalen Smith didn't know the Cowboys were going to, like, draft him until they called him, but, like, the mayor of Ohio, I don't know, Landon. Like, EA has their, way of getting, the rights to certain pictures and stuff, and, he didn't look as excited because, publicly the mayor of Ohio said, welcome to the the city and stuff. So, like, he already expected to get drafted by the Bengals. So it kind of looks like a fake smile to me. But it's weird enough. Yeah, that too. That is true. That is true, Landon. And also, I mean, it was just it's just his face is like, so weird. Like, it looks so forced. And yet the smile, it looks authentic and forced at the same time, which is weird enough to make me laugh and smile. And then all go flight reacts in a jiffy. So it's hard to try to keep my thoughts together and talk. Yeah, that is true. Yep. I mean, he gets AJ Green to throw to, and hopefully John Ross can get back to form. So, yeah, I'm excited to see what the rookies do. I'm excited for CeeDee Lamb. That's who I'm excited to see, You got Amari, who is the better route runner of the team. You have Michael Gallup, who is a deep ball threat, like a jump ball threat, and then you have CeeDee Lamb, who you just you throw into open space and he just gets yards, like he's a yak machine. So yeah, that too. Yep, I'm excited. Yeah, I mean, Tyler Boyd is a perfect complement to him. AJ Green and T. Higgins, like everybody kind of would view T. Higgins as like, oh my goodness, the Bengals are done with AJ Green because he's like getting injured a whole lot, and hopefully I pray that AJ Green stays healthy and everybody can just ball out. I saw that gaming legend. I will add you. It's just that I was playing Cade and his he got lagged out. So yeah, well, I don't know if it's much less John Ross being healthy or not, to be honest with you, and the only reason I say that is because Yeah, well, if that happens to be true, then that surpasses Michael Irvin and any other receiver. That surpasses Randy Moss. I saw some YouTube. Hey, John Cena. I saw like a video on CD Lamb on YouTube, and it said that his yards after catch, like yards after the catch average, was ahead of like Randy Moss and Michael Irvin. So, hey Albert, how are you? So I accepted. I don't know who Albert is, but he's new to my channel and stream. He said so. I'm glad to have him aboard. I am glad to have everybody aboard. So let's check Gaming Legends. Let's check his team. Didn't I accept? I thought I accepted him. Oh, maybe he's online. I don't know. I thought I accepted him. If I accidentally declined, I don't know. I couldn't find him, so I kind of got a free win against Cade because he lagged out. So let's see if I can beat him legitimately this time, because he beat me twice before, and it was embarrassing. So let's see if I can win. Nice. Well, so you're on your computer. So you're on your computer watching this, and you are playing on your phone, right? Or what do you play Madden Mobile on? So I don't know. At this point, I'm just confused, and I just feel like I'm randomly talking every time someone makes a comment, and I'm just randomly talking all over the place. So, I'll also tell you guys a true story. Like, when I say I really hardly watch, college football or don't pay attention at all, I really don't. But I paid attention to Dak Prescott enough to be like back when the 2016 draft happened. I'm like, Dak Prescott, he's going to the Cowboys, and I was at my oldest nephew's baseball game, and I just knew. I'm like, okay, it was like day 3 because it was a Saturday. I'm like, Dak is going to the Cowboys, and he went with that like 134th or 5th pick in the 4th round. And Landon, you are right. You are right, Landon. It is hard to try to, think of what I was saying and then play this game too. Randy Moss, you just got mossed. Yes, Gaming Legend, I can do that, but I didn't see you on, my friends list, because I know you sent me a friend request, but I might have accidentally played. I might have accidentally hit, cancel. And Albert, I am 21. I am not a kid. I'm an adult, so it's kind of fun being an adult, except for the responsibility aspect of it. You get more responsibility, and people, really expect you to act all mature and, just able to handle anything that gets thrown your way, like a coronavirus pandemic. And I was really excited on my birthday when I turned 21, just because, I don't know, 21's a fun number. It is the number of my second favorite Dallas Cowboys running back. My first one was DeMarco Murray, honestly, and then Zeke. So yeah. But it's just the way, being 21's, it's fun and it's not fun at the same time, because time goes by real quick. Albert, no, I'm not, and I'll tell you a story of like why I'm not. So back before my grandfather died of brain cancer in 2012, he told my mom to promise me that I would never play football, and I did not know that my grandfather had that conversation with my mother, and then I came back like a week later and I said, Mom, I'm never going to play football. And to be honest, I'm 6'2" and 260, and I'm like, if I got hit by any NFL player or any football player, I feel like I'd just get, knocked on the ground, and I wouldn't be getting back up. So I mean, I'm just saving my body, because honestly, you hear all these stories about all these NFL players, like after they get after they're out of the league, and then they tell you, well, how many pains and how many how much pain they were in and what they had to do to cope with it. And I'm like, I just can't do that. I got to save my body, so I'm not going to the NFL at all. Doug, you missed a personal story about why I don't play football at all, because someone new to the stream and the channel asked me if I'm going to the NFL, and I said no, and I gave them the reason why. So that's all you missed. And what you also missed, that was pretty hard, back when I was 13. I mean, I was so close to him. We'd always go to the Pizza Hut, every Saturday, and see my grandparents. And he was into circuits, hydraulics, and all that stuff. He was really a smart guy. He really was. And the request failed. And yeah, he was really fun to be around. I was always on my Nintendo DS a lot, so he called me a thumb buster, and I was just really honored to to know him. And it was really hard when he when he died. I mean, I kind of cried because we got the news like September 5th, 2012. That's when he died. And I was my mom picked me up from school, I think, and we went straight, I don't know when exactly on that day I found the news or what exactly, happened, but I know that me and my mom went into the, I guess the main, office in the middle school, and we also kind of shared the news with one of the, office assistants, and I kind of cried there. So yeah, and it is very honorable. I'm like, it's just one of those things, that you just have to yeah, they really do. They really do make an impact, and it's just one of those commitments that I had to do. And Kate, if you're watching this, I apologize for what Julio Jones did to your defense on that last drive. And Gaming Legend, I really wanted to play you, but it said that the request failed. So I'm sorry that happened. And Landon, I like your team. I like your team. Your Madden team, way better than mine. You got the 105 Julio from King of the Board, but you saw what 97 Julio just did to poor Cade's defense. It turned his Randy Moss and everybody around and went into the end zone. It was disrespectful. So I apologize to him. I'm probably going to lose this match too. I mean, I didn't lose that match to him, but I'm probably going to lose this match because Ranked Overdrive it's cutthroat. It really is cutthroat. He probably has a better team than me. And at this point, I'm just randomly chucking the ball up. And Lamar's throwing action's also not, really, it's slow to the point where I want to hit it, but then I get sucked into the, sack animation, so. That's probably true. I don't want to run streak routes all the time, though. It's not fun. Okay, Doug. But yeah, Overdrive's kind of cutthroat because, I try to win, and then what happens is it goes down to the wire, and then I end up losing on a last-second captain bonus. That's always how it is. I always lose to a captain bonus. So let's just throw it up to AJ Green. Uh, yeah, I mean, that is true. Is this Terrell Suggs I'm playing against? I'm playing against Alter Ego T Sizzle. Oh my goodness. Watch this slant and go to Julio. Uh-oh, somebody, EA fix this game mode. Julio should not be doing that. Julio, please go up the field. He still caught it. Uh, yeah, I try running though. Like, it depends. Like, if the guy has a high power, I'm going to just be passing, but, he failed the pressure. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I try to do that. Like, that's what I try to do. Like, Landon, I'm not even kidding. Like, I will tell you this. Like, I took my quarterback. I took it from Lamar Jackson. I decided to try it with 81 Josh Rosen, and I threw it to Mike Evans, and it happened, and it worked. And then and then Doug told me, you should put in Cardale Jones, a silver quarterback, and I made that same exact throw that I made to AJ Green, and it worked. So it's like so broken to where like low overall quarterbacks can get it successfully. So yeah, I lost, but that's just because of my defense. He had Drew Brees. There's nothing I could do. He had Drew Brees. He had Alter Ego Gronk, who's money, and he had Julio Jones, who's also money too. So excuse me for the burp. I didn't really mean to do that. I got demoted to Elite 3. So maxing your receivers actually puts you at a disadvantage. I know. I was hearing how 105 Julio wasn't as good as he cracked up to be. So I don't feel bad for using an outdated card for like 5 months. I have zero regrets kind of sometimes, with that. This guy is double my power almost. Nice to know. Gaming legend. Let's go. Yep. There's nothing wrong with being a completionist. Yes, slow receivers win. Thanks for stating the point and then me actually, proving the point. Landon started it. I finished it. End of discussion. Let's go to Julio. Here's ridiculous. Uh-oh. I was trying to... Don't judge me. I'm just trying to get an insane catch. Come on, Julio. Oh my goodness, Julio just made the most erratic catch ever. Yes, Julio is a stud, and I am always going to throw it to him. So, Gaming Legend, I apologize in advance if Julio just wrecks your team. I apologize. It's just that Julio Jones is he's a certified stud. I believe that was Mel Blount covering him. Didn't matter. LOL. But Landon, they have to have great catching though. Just because they're slow. Like Julio has 95 speed. Like 95 speed is not that slow. And Zeke for the touchdown. This guy just wants me to run short passes all the time. Okay. Calvin Ridley, 94 speed. Uh-oh. Okay, let's see if this happened. Let's see this insane catch. Uh-oh. That wasn't insane. I was afraid I was going to get sacked. Julio, oh my goodness, if only he were faster, that would have worked. Dude, Julio is just getting jammed. And Oh, that almost worked. That almost worked. I can just ignore every pressure that he's running. Okay. Julio just mossed either Night Train. Yeah. My game is lagging. Julio wide open. Complete a long pass for 20 yards. Okay. Okay, I'll do that. Want to see me do it again? Thought that was going to work again, not going to lie. That Julio pass was goated. Hey, he's got your... You have to have props to a gaming legend. He had your boy, Joe Burrow. But man, that Julio touchdown was nice. That was a 40-yard touchdown, and I felt good about that. I felt good about it. Yeah, that is true. That is true, but you see, I don't know. I just feel like I can beat people, to be honest. You know, the way I play. Ah, my goodness. LOL. That I'm not trying to laugh, but that's kind of funny. GG gaming legend. Okay, to your point, gaming legend. Our boy Landon said that maxing wide receivers is a disadvantage. Therefore, Julio don't care if you maxed your whole secondary. He's just going to tear it up because reasons. So there you go. Anybody want to see Randy Moss against Julio Jones? I do. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh no. He did it again. Man, this is embarrassing. So, yep. Julio's got 95 speed, decent acceleration, and okay, so if gaming legend, if you say, why is Julio embarrassing my max secondary, why is 99 Chase Young embarrassing? Why is 99 Chase Young embarrassing my maxed Ryan Ramczyk? Like, look, Ryan Ramczyk is giving like no effort, and it makes no sense because he's got 99 everything. So I'm just gonna go embarrass Moss again. Like, look. Now it's embarrassing. Now I'm not only embarrassing Randy Moss, I'm also embarrassing Pat Tillman. That's what I'm doing out here, because, like, look, Julio, look, like, to be honest, Julio already has inside leverage. And Randy Moss is kind of like looking at the quarterback. I'm like, don't look at the quarterback. You got to stay with Julio. So then Julio gets a nice cut and release and gets inside leverage against Tillman. It's unfair. But yeah, the AI is garbage. I'm going to throw a fade route, and I don't even know who he has at his corner. Well, who was that? He had Kenny Golladay as his cornerback too, and I just ran a fade. And then this pass was begged to get picked off. Hey, Twan, this pass was begging to get picked off, and it was a perfectly placed ball to the breadbasket, and then he got dragged. So, I'm not going to pull. You know what? Hey guys, I got Pete Carroll. I'm going to Pete Carroll at the 1 yard line. If I get picked off, I blame Pete Carroll. I'm going to call a slant route now. If I get picked off, I'm blaming Pete Carroll. I'm asking to get picked off, to be honest. Watch me get picked off. I didn't even get picked off. Okay, so now I'm going to do what the Seahawks should have done at the 1 yard line and go in. So I just went. I know, right, Doug? Pete Carroll was, the power of Pete Carroll was, compelling me to do that, but then I decided to break out of it. I kind of did that as an act, because I'm like, I got in, so, I mean, hopefully he can score again, and then he'll beat me in GG's. So, yeah, I embarrassed his Randy Moss. Yep. And he was the first and only coach to win at the championship at the NCAA level and win the Super Bowl in the NFL. So, I mean, yeah, so I don't even really know what else to do. Maybe one more overdrive game, because honestly, I'm getting... Bye, Twan. Have fun. I'm just going to be playing one more cutthroat game of overdrive where you don't know if you're going to win or lose, and chances are you lose and you lose. I'm getting tired too, so I'm going to end the stream after this. So thanks for everybody watching. Oh, and I'll play you back too, Doug. I will play you back too. I forgot. I was just letting the power of cutthroat overdrive get to my brain. So he's got the Cowboys, I'm the Cowboys. He has more power than me, and he's won less overall. So either I win or he wins. I'm betting on him winning. Uh-oh, that could have gotten picked off. I'm going to throw it to... He has Leonard Fournette. You know what? I'm going to scramble. And that was a bad idea. Okay, AJ Green, my trusty receiver. Oh. He did it to him, Landon. He did it to him. That was a nice... the best receivers that came out of LSU were Jarvis Landry and Odell. Man, those two are two of the best wide receivers in the league. It's kind of sad that Jarvis does not get, top 10 recognition. He should, but I guess he's not that consistent, Maybe it's injuries. But Julio Jones. That was a nice play by the AI. After this, I'm going to play Doug back, and then I'm going to call it a stream because I'm getting tired. I am getting tired right now. I got sacked. I was trying to throw it to... I wanted to throw it to Kittle, but I couldn't. I almost missed that field goal, too. So, that guy must love the Broncos, because all I'm seeing is Broncos. Well, I ran straight into a sack. I had no control over that. I'm so tired. I apologize for yawning. Oof. Where impact does not work. Where the impact button kind of doesn't work there. This guy's defense must be shut down, because I'm not getting anywhere. Yep. I am not having fun right now. I don't want to get burned by his his whatever tactic he had. I'm just going to chuck it deep to Calvin Ridley, and he caught it. So, yeah, his Leonard Fournette. Wonder if he had it maxed. I wonder if he had his Yep, he did not have it maxed, but his Fournette got like 1,000 points. So GG's, and his defense played very well. So I'm gonna end the stream with playing Doug, and that's it. I mean, if I throw an interception, I'll throw an interception. So I'm gonna play him, and we're gonna have fun watching it. I think, if I remember, correct me if I'm wrong, Doug, but you have Mike Evans on as your cornerback 1, and then you have Moss at your cornerback 2. So I guess AJ Green's gonna have to do some mossing. That's all I have to say. He's gonna have to do some mossing. Yep. Doug watching his defense. AJ Green. Well, I'll tell you who's CB1. I think I remembered it correctly. Your CB1 is Evans. Is Mike Evans. Your CB2 is Moss, sorry. And then your nickel is Night Train Lane, and I think your dime is Deion Sanders. And how many defenders did AJ Green catch that on? You gave him like 5 yards of space, and 3 defenders. Let's see if Julio can get the best of Mike Evans. Nope. No, he couldn't. Let's see if Julio Jones can get the best of Randy Moss. Well, I got sacked. So can AJ Green get the best of Randy Moss again? Yep. Oh, what is happening? Can Julio finally get a throwable ball? Okay, Lamar floated it, and nope. I guess this is just not Julio's match. I guess it's AJ Green's. I threw it behind, and Julio still caught it. Okay, that's cool. So that'll be 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so I'm wondering who's the better option to throw to. Does anybody think I should throw it to Jim Brown? Should I throw it to Julio, or should I throw it to AJ Green? I kind of thought it was Jim Brown, so I decided to throw it to Oh yeah, I expect him to jump, Landon, but at the same time, I expect him to come up with the ball. I don't expect him to overjump. So technically, so what happened is when I was asking based on the play art, I was Kittle was just running a hitch, or I don't even know if this is a hitch route or something. I think it's a hitch route, I think. So I'm so really Kittle's not going to the end zone. So I still asked you guys if that was a good place to throw to, and I was nah. And then I looked at AJ Green. I'm AJ Green would have run an option. So yeah, it is a drop 8 out of 10 times. So then I'm should I throw this to AJ Green with the option? I'm no, I could get picked off. And then his Mike Evans came all the way over to guard my Julio, and I'm I bet you if I throw it to Julio, I'm not going to get to the end zone and get picked off. So really, my only option was, as I thought of this, I was should I throw it to Jim Brown? And Jim Brown ran a post route, I think, on this play. And I'm based on the coverage, I'm I think I should throw it to Jim Brown. And then he got a nice release because for some reason, I guess Doug's defense was running a blitz. And stopping it right here, you know, Randy Moss and Mike Evans are like in the same vicinity, so like maybe these routes would cancel each other out. And if I threw it, maybe his TJ Watt would have picked me off. So really, I have all this open space. I just got to hope that he's wide open. And I kind of figured Jim Brown was going to be wide open. And he was. So really, I just picked the right route. I was actually going to suggest you guys, like I was asking you guys to basically pick who I throw to because I love fan interaction. So I was trying to be very interactive with you guys, but then I just decided, hey, based on the look, I'm probably going to throw the post to Jim Brown, and it ended up being the right decision. I don't make the right decision all the time. In my earlier stream, I was like, I always like, throwing it to my, I always have a, receiver I want to throw it to in that situation. Like, since I like throwing to Julio Jones so much, I like throwing it to Julio a lot. So, like, I got it on my mind, no matter what, I'm going to throw it to Julio, but I'm starting to try to, like, break down defenses and see based on my play art who's going to be open and who should get it. And honestly, I made the right decision with Jim Brown, so that was nice. And anything new going on in our league besides, pools? Dat Madman did not score. He's got a triple single, a touchdown, a field goal, and a turnover. Who picked Pat Tillman again? Pat Tillman, and Pat Tillman has 99 man, but even there, oh thanks. I'll see you next time, Landon. Thanks, I appreciate it. Even though that QB contain was man coverage, the safeties always play zone, so Pat Tillman was playing zone with his 99 zone play recognition and all that. So Pat Tillman makes or breaks drives. I'll see you guys in Slays after this. I'm going to play Dat Madman, and I'm going to see if I can defeat him again, and if not, then I'll just end the stream after I have a hard time, winning on this drive or not. So I'm really tired, and this was a good stream, so I am going to basically see if I can win. Yeah, this might be the game-winning drive, Doug. It might, and it might not. I don't know. It's 50-50. I hope Zeke does not get popped. Inside zone split. Dat Madman, if you're watching this, Zeke is just breaking tackles, and it looked like Joe Staley was gonna try to looked like he was gonna try to wallop someone based on that animation. Nice blocking. For some reason, my linemen like to set up blocks, and then once they know they're gonna get blocked, they pass them off to the next guy. So, like my line, I guess they work in unison sometimes. It's a beautiful thing to see, and sometimes it's not, because sometimes it's not executed properly, and I had zero control over that. I tried to hit the joystick, and I had zero control over that. So, game-winning drive. Yep, Zeke is churning for extra yardage. I kind of like that. So, depending on how big of a running lane I have, like this running lane is like probably if you kept, hey, Ankit plays Madden, thank you. If you kept Ragnow where he was, number 77, and you put George Kittle about the same distance away, that's like a 4-yard running lane to run through. And then I take on his defensive tackle. I take on his Chris Jones. If that is Chris Jones. Yep. That is, I can't even zoom out. No, that's Don Terry Poe. So I took on Don Terry Poe with Zeke, and that was a nice falling forward. That was a nice first down. So I'm gonna hope to win on this drive, and I might not. It just depends. I'm literally not touching the screen, so I'm just losing yardage. and that's sad. Quentin Nelson, best left guard in the game right now for Smash Mouth. I got sacked. So Doug, this is for the game. This is for the game. I'm going to chuck it to AJ Green. And I lost it. So, oh well. GG, dat madman. I wasn't going to win this match because of me not being able to control my running back with the joystick. So that was a great match. Thank you. And Landon was right about those the receiver jumping unnecessarily like that, losing 8 out of 10. Well, yeah. And your defense is good, Doug. GG. Your defense was swarming me on the last drive, so I kind of counted on that. That's why I told Doug it was like 50-50. I'm like, yeah, my offense is okay, but your defense was just, yes it is. Your Chase Young like literally sacked me a whole lot and popped Zeke, so I had 77 passing yards against Doug. I didn't run the ball once, or maybe I guess I did not run once against Doug. That is funny. I actually did not run against Doug at all, so I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Thanks for tuning in. I'm just getting tired now, and I'm running out of motivation to play more Overdrive or League Mates. So thanks for watching this stream. Much appreciated. Thanks for the new people that joined in. Thank you for the subs. And until you guys get another notification for a stream, have a great night.